Hey, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we got a quick detailed look at these guys right here. This is the Under Armour Curry 4 in the More Magic colorway. So with that being said, let's go ahead, get right into it. Alright guys, so as I said before, this is the More Magic colorway. This was originally supposed to be a China exclusive, but Under Armour decided to bring them to select locations within the United States. And if you wanted to know where those locations are, I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. It's going to head you over to WearTesters.com. Not only will it tell you where they're going to be available and when, but also tell you all about this colorway and why it's called More Magic. Now, as far as my first impressions on the performance features of the shoe, this traction looks and feels beastly. Not only is the pattern done up in multi-directional fashion, but the rubber just feels really grippy. Like it feels like a gum sole, which is really cool. Gum bottoms, for anybody that don't know, usually grip the court the best. Now the midsole is comprised of a super lightweight foam. I actually don't know what the tech specs are. They haven't been released. So all I can go off of is my initial feeling after trying them on, and they just feel comfortable, but they also feel low to the ground and stable. They don't feel bouncy, just like the rest of the Currys. They feel like they're going to be a stability shoe. Really great for point guards, really great for shooters, which is essentially who these are made for. Now, keeping up with the minimalist setup is the upper. This guy right here is very lightweight. The overall shoe is lightweight. They feel like nothing in your hand. It's pretty crazy. But the materials that they use here is just really awesome. They got a mixture between synthetics, which is the main overlay, and then a knit, which is the main booty construction. The downside to this is they are difficult to get on, so you know, keep that in mind. This is something that a lot of us are starting to get used to now, get used to seeing, as these high top collars are becoming more commonplace within basketball footwear. And the way that they're actually constructed is in line with the rest of the footwear that I've tried that features this type of setup. So most of this knit right here is actually reinforced. There are certain sections that allow stretch, and then the rest of the reinforcement will come from this overlay right here. This is a synthetic piece. It's supposed to mimic leather. I know it's hard to tell with this finish on it, but there are other colorways where you can actually see the texture and all that stuff, which is really cool. What I really like, which is a small thing, but to me it's becoming more and more important, is the fact that they actually added some perforations right here at the toe. A lot of these one-piece uppers, they just don't breathe, and I actually play basketball for usually like 2 to 3 hours at a time, and my feet just get chewed up inside of these shoes with low ventilation. So having some sort of ventilation to me at this point in time is very important. If I was playing in a regulated game where there's a lot of pauses, a lot of dead balls and stops, timeouts, things like that, might not be as important. But when you're playing for 2 to 3 hours straight, just, you know, in a gym at a local 24 or whatever it is, just playing pickup, it becomes important. Now, as far as their fit, they fit true to size, but they definitely fit snug. This entire booty right here is a compression piece, and that's exactly how they feel. Wide footers might not like the fit because they are very snug, and then some people trying them on in store, like normal footers or whatever, they might even feel the need to go up half a size. What I would recommend is to make sure before you buy them that the size is actually appropriate for you, because if you go up half a size then you end up stretching out the upper, you're going to get a sloppy fitting shoe. So just because they feel very tight at first does not mean that that's how they're going to feel the longer that you play in them. Sneakers need to break in. This is an old school thing. I know that a lot of people like to pull them out of the box and just have them be ready to go. Not every shoe is like that. And these guys right here feel super snug right now, but I feel like with some break in time, they're going to feel perfect and one-to-one with my foot. A lot of the support features feel like they're coming from the tooling. You have certain sections that are cradling your foot, ensuring that you don't slide off the footbed upon lateral movements. The shoe sits low to the ground and also wide, ensuring for maximum stability, especially at the forefoot. This is something that I absolutely love. It's an underrated feature, but as a shooter, you notice it. And then there is a minor support piece right here inside the actual heel, but most of the heel support is actually going to be coming from the midsole sculpt, which you can see it's going to be containing it from both the medial and lateral side. And then they've widened out this section right here as well, ensuring heel stability. So I think that these are going to be awesome. They're probably going to play really light and really fast. Again, lightweight stability, control within your movements, traction, all that stuff feels really beastly. I cannot wait to play in these. I'm just gonna be super excited to play in these, man. I've been waiting to play in these things since he laced them up in the finals. There's gonna be a bunch of awesome colorways as well, so stay tuned for WearTesters.com for all the news and information on that. Check back in a couple of weeks for the performance review. Let me know what you guys think about these down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your support. Big thank you to Under Armour for sending these out. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, guys, have a good one.